On to politics now. We are tracking former President Trump's influence on the latest primary races across the country. Candidates that he supported in key battleground states had mixed results, while Democratic leaders in Nevada will face a series of strong challengers in November. And a special election in South Texas will add one more Republican to Congress, making the Democratic majority even smaller. Ed O'Keefe is tracking all the results from last night. Ed, good morning.
Anne-Marie, my friend, good morning to you. Another round of decisive wins for Trump-backed Republicans last night, including many who've said the 2020 election was stolen. So let's start in the swing state of Nevada, where Adam Laxalt will be the GOP nominee for U.S. Senate. He's endorsed by former President Trump and has supported false claims of election fraud. He's poised to take on Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez Masto in the fall, in one of those races that could determine the balance of power in the Senate. Also in Nevada, Jim Marchant is the Republican nominee for Secretary of State. Remember, in Nevada, like many other states, the Secretary of State is elected and manages elections. Marchant has said that he wouldn't have certified the 2020 election results. So if he wins this fall, he's among the Trump-backed deniers of the 2020 election results who would oversee elections in 2024. Then there's South Carolina, where Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace, who's been critical of the former president, defeated Trump-backed candidate Katie Arrington in the state's 1st congressional district. But fellow Congressman Tom Rice, one of 10 House Republicans who voted to impeach the former president, lost his re-election bid to Trump-backed state lawmaker Russell Fry. And finally, a big sign of worry for Democrats in South Texas. Republican Mayra Flores decisively won a special election to replace a Democratic congressman who resigned his seat early. Her win's notable because she'll represent a Latino majority district, and she's the first ever Mexican-born congresswoman to serve in the House. It's also the first blue to red flip of a House district that was won by President Biden in 2020. And it's an early warning sign for Democrats of potential losses to come this November in areas of the country where they once thought, at least, they'd have a chance of holding on. Anne-Marie?
Ed, this is all so fascinating. Thank you so much for bringing us up to speed.
Take care.